friends, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Fort Worth Roots. You can find Fort Worth Roots on all of your favorite streaming services, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, and many more. You can find us on all social media platforms as Fort Worth Roots, and we are on YouTube with videos with most of our episodes, including this one that you're going to listen to here today. We talk more about upcoming events and our sponsors at the end of the episode. Real quick, this episode is sponsored by Roofing Solutions by Darren Hauk. You can get them online at roofingsolutionshauk.com or call them at 817-882-6520. Tell them that you heard about them on the Fort Worth Roots podcast, and you'll get 50% off a roofing tune-up. More information about that at the end of the show and in the show notes for this episode. September 23rd from 11 to 6, we're going to be out at Pouring Glory. Pouring Glory is at 1001 Bryan Avenue in Fort Worth, Texas. And the most important thing we want you to know about this year's event, we did this last year. This is year 2 of our big annual event. This year, we're proud to say that a portion of the proceeds from this event and a few other things that we're doing are going towards Cook Children's Hospital. We've got 4 bands on stage, Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations, Late to the Station, Cassandra May Laurence, and Jaybirds. There's going to be a vendor market, including a lot of fun things like permanent jewelry, local handmade art, wood turning, and a bunch of other cool stuff for our vendor market. Your entry has already been paid for by our sponsors, and whenever you come in the gate, we will have a bunch of free giveaways and some other cool stuff right as you come into the gate there at the Pouring Glory event. Again, that's going to be September 23rd from 11 to 6 at Pouring Glory, and we can't wait to see you out there. Bring lots of friends. Today's episode is a quick one, but a great one. We got invited out by a local artist to record with them at Tulips during one of their events. You can find him on Instagram as Tavo Tha Trill. Please give it up for our friend, Tavo Tha Trill, and let's start the show. We are still here at Tulips. I got Tavo Tha Trill on the mic.
What's good?
There we are. I had you on, I had 1 on, you're on 2. No big deal. How's your day going, brother?
It's good, man. I'm excited. I'm glad to see you, man. It's good.
Thank you for having me out, man.
Always good to see you.
Getting invited to stuff like this, and I was telling Ernie, we just did a recording with him. I had already told folks, like, I am not doing anything else until after our September 23rd event.
Yeah.
But Giona got a hold of me. She's like, hey, would you like to come out and do this? And I couldn't turn it down. This is a cool moment, so thank you very much for inviting me out.
Nah, man, that's the awesome thing. You're making it even cooler, you know?
Cool. I like that.
It's definitely something that I haven't done before. I had a podcast at the show, so you know, I think that's a really good move, man.
It was my first time getting to go backstage too. I just walked in there like I owned it. I'm like, Tavo! Tavo!
You belong back there, man. You belong in the green room.
I jumped on that piano. I don't know if you heard that Mozart I was playing.
Mozart?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was actually chopsticks. I think everybody knows that.
That's hilarious.
It's the one song I know.
Yeah.
If you play it good enough, people are like, damn, that slaps. That dude knows piano.
Right. I can play Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, and that's it.
Nice. Yeah. Maybe I can bring the camera back after we're done with this and you show us how it's done?
You know, probably not. Probably.
What are you sipping on there? What is that?
So this is some kind of jalapeno pineapple margarita.
Do you suggest it?
If you like spicy, it is spicy. It's got a good little kick to it. Yeah, but I like spicy margarita, so.
Might have to give that a shot here at Tulips.
It's a little tough.
Fantastic drinks. They're very proud of their drinks here at Tulips. They come at a high price.
Yeah, man. I think Tulips has the best audio in the city, man.
Really?
Yeah, their audio for shows is just off the chain.
Could you give me an example of something you'd put that up against that people might be surprised by?
Oh man, I think at least in the city wise, I think they got it locked up. But I've performed at Trees in Dallas, you know, right. Legendary.
Yes. Familiar with that.
It's a different space, right? So it's different. But you know, as far as like quality and you know a place like Trees, a legendary place like that, you know, Tulips is doing it. So.
I would agree with you on a few different aspects of that. It is the loudest stage that you can get this close to.
Right.
And it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
I've been into like small rooms with a lot of sound that sound like shit.
Yeah.
Like Ridgely Room. You ever been in there?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I did a show with Project Pat there before.
Awful.
Yeah.
So I would compare probably the dimensions similar to that. This one has a way deeper roof space.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
the ceiling
definitely.
is way higher.
Yeah.
But maybe comparable in size. This one's a little more narrow.
Yeah. It's been a minute, but there's definitely different. But really, what I wanted to get at is the quality of the sound.
100%.
Yeah.
They got Blake, Madman, over here on the audio, engineering everything. So.
Blake gets it in, man.
And that's what everybody tells me. Blake knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
We were also talking about there's a lot of Blakes.
There are.
So the audio
Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We actually call Dank Blake Griffin all the time.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of different names, which we covered on Tales of the Fort and lost the entire audio recording, apparently.
That's tough. Dank is full of
lots of stories.
Yeah, he's got a lot of funny things to say. He just, I don't know, man. There's not a what's the saying? There's not
a dull moment.
Dull moment when Dank is around.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Got Dank on the show tonight. Got Eric Evans on the show tonight. Joe's co-headlining. Those guys, 3 guys, are like my favorite artists in the city.
Yeah.
Those guys took me in when I moved to Fort Worth, in 2017. I know we covered that in the past.
From a little bitty town up in the Panhandle called
Perryton. Yeah. So when I moved out here, I got connected with Lazy. He's the DJ tonight. I had been working with him and producer 357 on some online stuff, sending music back and forth. But I came down and I got to meet them. I got to meet I got to meet Lazy and 357, and that's kind of what, started my whole music journey here in Fort Worth.
Right.
And all 3 of them guys just took me in. So I'm super blessed, feel super grateful for those guys to come out here and rock the stage with us tonight. They're my favorite artists, and super excited that we have the opportunity to get together.
Well, you're only missing a few names in that room that I just walked into, as far as Fort Worth hip hop in my mind.
Yeah.
Ernie's out here. Walking around. He should have been back there in that room with you probably too, but I was stealing his attention. So
hey, man.
Maybe he'll wander in there in a minute.
Yeah, maybe so. The funny thing is, last time that we talked, we were talking about the charity show that we threw in Perryton.
Yeah.
That's the same group of guys.
No shit.
Yeah, it's like a little reunion. Everybody's doing their own thing. We don't all get together at the same place at the same time very often. So it's gonna be a great night.
Did you say that you guys threw a party out there and you had 7,000 people show up?
Well, really, the town has 9,000 people. And we packed out a place as much as you could and did something good. So it was a good time. We hope to do it again. We're just talking about it. Hey, we need to run it back one time. But that's one of the shows that I've headlined. But this is my very first show to ever headline in Fort Worth. So
Tonight,
yeah.
Oh, brother, congratulations!
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
And it's one thing to throw your own show, but when an organization like 817 Amplify gets behind you to power it, it just makes I'm like super grateful. Shout out to them. Shout out to Tulips. Tulips reached out to me. They are doing the concert series for 817 Amplify, and I was lucky enough to be a candidate this year and got selected. So man, we're out here 817 Amplify, and just grateful for the opportunity, man.
So do you have a playlist on Amplify 817 right now?
Yeah, so my last full body project is called Bienvenidos a Texas. So Bienvenidos a Texas, welcome to Texas. And so that album's on the Fort Worth Music Library.
Nice. So folks, you can go to amplify817.org and you can find Tavo's music right there on their catalog. Free to listen to. Just log in, search, say it for me. I'm not going to butcher that.
Bienvenidos a Texas.
Okay, perfect.
Welcome to Texas.
You will find it. It is there.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's a huge step. Getting into the it's a process getting selected into the Amplify 817 family. So congratulations.
It is, man. Yeah. Shout out to them. Thank you. We are gonna continue to support them going forward. We don't take it lightly, being able to be in that type of category with so many amazing artists from the city, and just grateful to be a part. So
they got some other dude for it.
Yeah, thank you, bro. They got a few other events going on. I'm definitely gonna be promoting and helping them as much as they're helping me. So
excellent.
Yeah.
You got anything coming out? Dropping singles, albums, anything?
I do, man. Tonight, actually, I'm gonna be performing pretty much half of the new album that I got coming out. I'm not gonna put a date out. Not gonna put but I got some big features. We have a song that Peso got a Cap G feature, who's he's arguably probably the biggest, like one of the biggest Latino rappers. He's worked with Pharrell. He's Atlanta. He's a really renowned artist. He's big. So got him on there. Got Eric. Got Dank. So yeah, man, we got a really solid project that's already locked and loaded. Working on visuals right now. Omen's gonna be here tonight, and he's gonna be actually getting some footage for a song with me and Eric Evans. Got coming out too. So that'll be the next one. It's called Dreams. Eric Evans is kind of like more of a deep rapper. He's more has more substance.
Yeah.
So I wanted to showcase that I can make. I'm versatile, right? So I got songs with like Eric Evans on the album, and then I got songs with Dank on the album, so it's very different, But yeah,
the folks at Fort Worth, the listeners that pay attention to the show, they're going to be asking, what's going on with the rebrand? Are we still moving towards Octavio?
Yeah, we are. When I submitted for Amplify, like you said, it's a process. It was a while back. It was before the rebrand.
Yeah.
Takes a minute. I think it's a good way to move forward from Tavo. I feel like this is the celebration for Tavo Tha Trill, and I'll be able to really focus on the rebrand and going by Octavio. So
excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, brother, I want to give you. We got 15 minutes until curtains come up. I want to give you a chance to breathe and refocus your energy and hang out with the boys in the back. So let's call it. But whenever you're ready to talk about that album, that project coming up, can we get you on the show and kind of wade through it and maybe bring some friends?
Yeah, definitely. We'll run it back. I'm always happy to come talk with you, man. I appreciate you having me.
Man, thank you so much for inviting me. This is huge for me. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. So, like I said, it was my pleasure, my honor to have you here, brother.
Excellent. All right, Fort Worth Roots, thank y'all for listening. We'll see you next week. Tavo Tha Trill, everybody. Thanks for having us out. Anytime we get a chance to go on location to one of these events and support one of our local artists, we're going to do it. Thanks for having us out. Next week, we got It's Ernie on the mic with us, another short recording that we did out there at Tulips for the same event. This was another Amplify 817 event. It's always good to see them working with our local musicians and getting some good work done. So make sure you check that one out. September 23rd is here, folks. This Saturday out at Pouring Glory, we're going to have 4 bands on stage: Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations, Cassandra May Laurence, Late to the Station, and the Jaybirds. It's going to be a vendor market, all sorts of goodies, and excellent food cooked up by Scott over here at Pouring Glory. So come hang out. It's going to be wonderful weather. Forecast is looking great, family-friendly, dog-friendly, and it doesn't cost you a dime. But just by being there, you being on site at this event will help us raise $10 additional for each person that shows up. So come on out, show your support, and have a great time. Again, that's September 23rd, this Saturday, out at Pouring Glory. Your admission's been paid for, live music, vendors, lots of free goodies. All right, and if you're wondering where you can find Pouring Glory, it's at 1001 Bryan Avenue. They are a sponsor of the show. They're just off South Main Street. It is a growler refilling station that serves craft beer and award-winning food. Body Machine Fitness, 2300 West 7th Street, Fort Worth, offers a truly one-of-a-kind fitness experience. Your first class has already been paid for, so go to bodymachinefitness.com to schedule your first high-energy cardio-strength group fitness class. McFly's Pub, a 1980s Back to the Future-themed bar. Please go to our TikTok, our Instagram, or our Facebook so you can see Johnny Five from the movie Short Circuit. We ran into him this weekend. Out at McFly's, there is always something crazy going on at that place. McFly's Pub is located out the east gate of the military base here in Fort Worth, 6104 LTJG Barnett Road, Fort Worth, Texas. And there's always live music, some kind of event going on. If you haven't been there yet, you need to see it. It's quite the spectacle. Cowtown Nutrition, located at 5430 River Oaks Blvd. They offer a healthy alternative to the compulsory fast food craving. You can also load up on your favorite Herbalife products and learn about their fitness groups that they hold on location at Cowtown Nutrition. Check them out on Instagram at Cowtown_nutrition. Wood Post Metalworks. Go to Wood Post Metalworks. They offer code podcast817 at the end of the show. At checkout, excuse me. A little distracted right now. They specialize in metal signs with or without LED backlighting, fence and gate repair, or installation, light steel fabrication, industrial plasma cutting, and more. Houck Walker Originals. Go to houckwalker.com. They did the tumblers for this year's event, just like last year. Lots of good. We have a larger supply this year, so more people are going to walk away with some of those custom tumblers. But you can see what else they got cooking over there at houckwalker.com. Roofing Solutions by Darren Houck. You can check them out online at roofingsolutionsHouck.com or on the phone at 817-882-6520. All right, folks. Thank you again. Come on out. Pouring Glory this Saturday at Pouring Glory, 11 to 6. Live music. Lots of fun. No admission. What are you waiting for? Thank y'all for listening to this episode, and we will see you next week. Or Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.